tonight we will welcome Gordon State College President Kirk Nooks and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs Tristan Denley to present this month's campus spotlight entitled Momentum Year, Looking Ahead. They will provide the board with a look at what the Momentum Year initiative has accomplished so far and the important work that is still ahead of us. Now, President Nooks.
Thank you, Chairman Waters. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
The Momentum Year and I arrived at Gordon State College at about the same time. As a new president, it offered a golden opportunity to reshape the culture and focus of our institution. And I'm pleased to say that our campus, we've taken these changes to heart. That good work continues not only on our campus, but throughout the entire system. As a reminder, the Momentum Year is a compilation of strategies designed to help USG students in that crucial first year of college. We know these students are more successful when they make a purposeful choice of a major, meaning an academic focus area at the very start of their college career, when they enter with a productive academic mindset, and follow a clearly sequenced pathway that includes core English and math classes in their first year, 9 credits in their academic focus area, and 30 credits by the end of their freshman year. At Gordon State, students experience their Momentum Year in a number of ways. For example, our new student orientation program reinforces the need for purposeful choices and development of important academic skills. Already, we're seeing increased retention of students who participated. Our new approach to building academic schedules also helps students take fuller course loads in their programs of study, putting them well ahead and well on their way to graduating on time. Here again, we're already making great strides. In fact, Gordon State led among state colleges last year and was third in the system overall in percentage of fall first-year students taking 15 or more credits. Finally, our redesigned first-year experience course is fostering productive academic mindsets, supporting our students as they encounter challenges associated with a transition to college-level work. That's especially beneficial for those who might be first in their family ever to attend one of our institutions. This broader effort of the Momentum Year approach was first introduced by to the board almost 2 years ago by USG's Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Tristan Denley. After an 18-month development period on this novel approach, all incoming students across all of our campuses are experiencing a Momentum Year to get them off to a strong start. When you consider there are roughly 54,000 incoming students across the entire state experiencing Momentum Year simultaneously, uniquely tailored for their campus, you get a better understanding of just how Herculean this feat is. The Momentum Year fundamentally changes the way our institution and others do the work that we do in higher ed. It establishes a laser-like focus on student success, which is the ultimate purpose of each and every decision we make. To give you some sense of what the Momentum Year looks like on campuses, I am joined this morning by some exemplary students and faculty from across the university system who can give more detail to this story. Who better to start us off than one of our USG student leaders, Natan Mallory from Georgia Gwinnett College. Natan?
Thank you, President Nooks. Good morning, and thank you, Chairman Waters, Chancellor Wrigley, Regents, and distinguished guests. I'm Natan Stephen Mallory, and I'm excited to speak with you about how Momentum Year is making a real difference at GGC. I'm in my 3rd year as an orientation leader, and I'm passionate about getting students off to a great start for a successful college career. In fact, I plan to combine my degree in cinema and media arts production with student affairs for a career in higher education. When I started at GGC, our orientation program was, of course, informative and welcoming and focused on student success, because that is who we are as an institution. But the key difference between then and now was in how we were advised when we registered for classes, which didn't work so well for the mindset students brought to orientation. See, all our lives as K through 12 students, we are told by the bell where to be, told by our teachers what to do and when to do it. But when it comes to college, we are not used to making a lot of decisions, and we can be confused by the new terminology and procedures. We can feel nervous and intimidated, and we might not know how to ask the right questions. When I had my orientation at GGC, our advisors didn't tell us what to do. And that's great in some ways, but we needed guidance, someone to help frame our thinking in this new world. Without that guidance, some of our decisions were bad, especially about course load. Students do not want to fail. Many worry that they can't handle a full load, so they choose to take fewer classes. And as you know, that can endanger their financial aid, make it harder to register for future classes because they don't have the prerequisites, delay their graduation, and cost them a lot more money in the long run. Some might even give up and drop out. But during our old orientation program, if a student said, "I'm scared, I can't take that many classes and do well," or "I don't have time for a full schedule because I have work," the advisors, fully intending to be supportive, would say, "Okay." And that led to a lot of students getting a slow start and encountering the problems I just mentioned. But due to the changes we've implemented for Momentum Year, I already see a dramatic difference. I see it in the way our advisors explain to students how college works, why they should select majors or academic focus areas, why they should take a full load, and what will happen if they don't. They give students the information they need to make better decisions. I see it in the way our advisors encourage students who need to hear. You can do it. A full load is no different than high school. You've got this. I see it in how our advisors push students to do their best so they come through orientation feeling confident. I also see it in how our newest students understand that taking a full load gives them more options to explore their academic interests, not fewer, and in how they feel more empowered to make decisions. Their whole attitude is different. Some of my classmates are a little jealous. In fact, my sister Naya just started at GGC in pre-nursing, and she knows more than I did starting out. And I must mention that taking a full load keeps students on campus more, which will increase their involvement, which will also help them be more successful. This is especially important for GGC students, since most students commute. I may not stand before you today with data and charts that prove Momentum Year is working at GGC, but I can tell you, as one who has lived through the changes, and who has been an orientation leader for 3 years, and who can see the difference in my own family, it is working. And I think we can expect great things from the class of 23 because of it. It has been a privilege to speak with you today. Thank you for the opportunity to represent GGC. I now turn the podium over to Dr. Candace Green from Clayton State University.